Support.
The maestro, please!
Big weeks back to back, not in terms of number of releases, but the size of the release. This will be for the week of
September 18th. 2021.
On this day in music back in 1931, the LP record was first displayed by RCA Victor. Spinning at 33 1/3 rotations per minute, it could fit 15 minutes of music on each side, as opposed to just a handful of minutes on each side. The first LP record that they played, Beethoven's Fifth. Considering the bit I just did for the On This Day in Music segment, it's a shame we don't have any classical albums to talk about.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Despite it being September, A Charlie Brown Christmas by Vince Guaraldi and his trio recharted at number 2. Again, it is September.
Singing.
Studio album number 5 from Imagine Dragons, and this album very much has two sides to it, as said by Dan Reynolds himself. One is more inward-looking, and one is more outward-looking, and also much more aggressive. Very much capitalizing on the word mercurial, which the album derives its name from, especially when it comes to Imagine Dragons' genre classification. Number 17 from Iron Maiden, and despite their age, they're still pretty decent at being Iron Maiden. Hell, this album's being received better than 2015's Book of Souls.
I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy.
The album we've all been maybe waiting for, Certified Lover Boy, album number 6 from Drake, already setting records on Apple Music and Spotify for largest streaming debut, has certainly dominated the Hot 100. Every track is on there. In fact, I think he has 9 of the top 10 singles right now. In which Lady Gaga replaces Lady Gaga at the top of the dance and electronic charts. Oddly enough, she's also the top 4 parts. At the top, we have Dawn of Chromatica, the remix album of the number 4 slot, Chromatica. And then there's The Fame and Born This Way in between those.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
Can you kiss me more? We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose.
If you're wondering what the aesthetic inspiration was for Planet Her, it was TOI 1338b, which is a planet in TOI 1338, which is a binary star system, in the Pictor constellation. And there's an astronomy lesson for you.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about.
If you want to get this on vinyl, you have a lot of color options besides the typical black. There's blue, crystal vellum, crystal fuchsia, transparent magenta. If you get it from Urban Outfitters, it'll be opaque purple. If you get it from Amazon, it will be transparent violet. Despite their historical relevance in the history of rock, this is the highest one of their albums has ever gotten on the Billboard 200 at number 3. It beat out both The Final Frontier and The Book of Souls, which only got to number 4.
Donda, Donda, Donda. Donda, 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 Donda.
And with this falling to number 2, we are actually going to find out who's going to win the sales battle between Kanye West
I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy to go unprotected. Way too sexy.
and Drake. Only being released a week apart, both albums still have a lot of time to get a lot more numbers behind them. So come back next week where we find out who won between Kanye West and Drake in terms of sales numbers, at least until a certain other contender pops up a little bit from now.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please. Maestro.